There has been controversy over the number of suspects arrested in Uganda and Kenya in connection with the 11th July 2010 terror attacks in Kampala. However, one thing security and intelligence agencies are certain about is evidence on the links some of the suspects have to the bomb plot. Originally put at 32, the number of suspects has been whittled down to at least 18, many of whom have been arraigned, especially at the Nakawa Chief Magistrates Court, and some committed to the High Court for trial. Though some analysts say the trials have been overtaken by events, the judiciary believes the complex nature of the cases has led to the delays.
They were committed for trial on 30th November 2010. They could not be tried immediately. Then the elections came in. Then election petitions came in.
So far, 17 of them have been committed. The investigation were completed and they are ready for trial. These are new phenomena in the criminal justice systems. We had never had such catastrophe of the nature. So that's why you see now the judges of the criminal justice system is handling more complex matters.
Even then, the judiciary spokesperson says they are ready to dispose of the cases and a judge has been assigned to handle them. There is also a possibility that more suspects will be extradited to Uganda, and this is also likely to create more delays in trying the already committed suspects. Tanzanian national Suleiman Nyamandondo was the latest suspect to be extradited. He was flown from Arusha to Entebbe on 22nd February.
And from the information I'm getting from the Director of Public Prosecution, other persons are going to also to be brought on board from other parts of the country.
Human rights lawyer Ladislaus Rakafuzi says many of the 11th July bomb suspects have no lawyers, even when the Constitution allows legal representation for suspects of capital offences. This, he argues, may lead to an unfair trial.
Our Constitution says that every person accused of an offence where he is liable to be imprisoned for life or suffer capital punishment, such a person must be represented even at the expense of the state. We have gone to the Constitutional Court, we have filed a constitutional matter to interpret that provision of the Constitution. At what point does the right to counsel entail? When does it start? These people have not been represented at the time they are making their statements, at the time they are making their charge and caution statements, which is not allowed under Article 28 of the Constitution.
Rakafuzi, who is the lawyer to some of the suspects, says providing legal counsel to them has come with challenges, especially the fact that the presumption of innocence may be difficult to explain to the aggrieved parties.
The law still says a person should be presumed innocent. There should be due process of law so that a person is really pinned down as the culprit, as the person who threw the bomb. Now, the problem is it seems it's very hard in real life when people are grieving to tell them about presumption of innocence. Though the truth of the matter, you will find that many people who are arrested might be very innocent.
The judiciary is now considering trying the suspects in the International Crimes Division of the High Court. The High Court War Crimes Division now has special status as a branch of the International Criminal Court set up to deal with cases of human rights violations with international dimensions.
People should be informed that recently the war crimes, what was formerly War Crimes Division of the High Court, attained an international status when following the domestication of the ICC statute and the Geneva Convention. So now we are ready to handle even international crimes. This is an international crime. It is one of the classified international crimes, and as far as the recent gazette which came out on 30th of May.
As the judiciary prepares for trials, those implicated in the 11th July bombings may have to wait a little longer, as more suspects are expected to be extradited to Uganda and their trials could drag on due to the large numbers. Michael Baleke, NTV.